Am I live? Am I truly, truly live? One problem solved. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a very late and delayed Vectors and Pixels episode 90. It is not a Vectors and Pixels stream unless something goes horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. And in this case, Streamlabs has done something new. So I'm wireless. I was wired and it would not let me start the stream. Now I'm wireless. Here we are. Now I just have to get my guest host back on here. Let's see if that will work. And for some reason, it will not. I mean, he's not there. He's not there. I have no idea why he is not able to come in and join us. So I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Hi, everybody. We are literally 15 minutes late, and I apologize. Technical difficulties that I could not anticipate have happened. I don't even know if I'm actually really, really live. I see two people in here. Please wave, say hi, give me a chat. Let me know you're out there breathing. The collab cam properties are broken. Yay! Pantsas Pirates there. Okay, so we're good. For whatever reason, for whatever reason, Streamlabs is spitting blood on me. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of things here real quick while I've got everybody on here. So let's just make things just really awkward. You know what? I'm going to leave it alone. There's been enough hinkiness. I'm going to just leave this alone. Okay. Well, I've rebooted my system several times. I've rebooted Streamlabs several times. I've even logged in and out of Twitch several times. So this this has been a very interesting experience. So I don't have any of my software open, which is a very long way of saying I need to open up Animate to get us to why we're actually here. Dad jokes and characters. I Are you able to join the live? I did. I was a good little content creator this week. I put out ads all through the week, hyping this stream. I put out so much effort cleaning up. It's to make sure I look at you, to make sure I smile. You know, little things that make a stream better. Everything that could go wrong did. So maybe there's light at the end of the tunnel because all the weirdness, the really hinky weirdness is we're working our way through it. And hopefully in a few sessions, everything will just be like a well-oiled machine. But until then, you're stuck with me. Okay, I'm opening up the piece that I had created last week, and I'm going to go ahead and throw us over there. All right, so, wow, my camera's really off. Let me fix big head stuff going on here. Let's fix that. Hello. Yes, there we are. All right, so I'm running the show tonight. I do see. Is Tim trying to join the collab? Let's try that. Did you use the new key? I see no one. I see settings and nothing. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, I don't. The collab cam broke. Just bloody broke. There is no one's popping up. Normally there's a little tab with your name on it. Nothing. There's nothing. So I'm winging it tonight, guys. Sorry. I do love having moderators who can throw dad jokes at me and keep me on task. Speaking of on task, we have this guy right here, or in your case, that guy right there. Up there. There he is. That guy right there. I gotta work on my camera stuff. When we last left our adventurers, we had this guy outlined, and I've since come in and added a few things. I've added like this extra little ribbon here, and of course he's filled in white. He is normally just a line. When we left him, he was just a line. So we're better than we were. Try a joke also. You're on your own, bud. Yeah, I know. I'm on my own. All by myself. Let's try this clap cam thing one more time. Is anyone trying to get in? It says I have 0 of 1 guests. All by myself. Oh well. It doesn't matter if I have 1 viewer or a million viewers. I'm going to talk to you like you are the focus of my life. Because technically, in this moment, you are. I'm here creating art, having a good time. I'm hoping people will come in. I'm hoping the delay in the stream did not throw people off. That's my concern, is I put a lot of effort to generate excitement and buzz for this stream, and the universe said, hold my beer. So here we are. All right. I'm going to do that. Get rid of lines off the screen. I'm going to... Who won the neck decorating contest? It was a tie. We're easing me in there, huh? Oh no, animated emotes can be... you know what? Let's turn this streaming stuff, I swear. All right. We have a couple of things to do. I've got a couple of surprises in here too. One of the things I did is I gave him a cloak. Aha, more dramatic. No cloak, cloak, no cloak, cloak. Well, he's also a knight, so I thought we would give him a mace handle and a long chain. That might be fun. And to add some of the stuff in here. And so that's going to be kind of the focus of this live stream is, I think, the chain. That chain's going to be a lot of work. It'll be a lot of fun. And then we can color them up and get some dramatic stuff with the, oops, not those, with the cloak. Where's the cloak? There's the cloak. Boop. Dramatic, not dramatic, dramatic, but it's in a way. So we're going to work on it. So one of the things I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to try to make some chain links. Make little bulbs. And we're going to cheat. We're going to take this thing here. We're going to say like 128. And this is basically a way to round the corners of a box. Now, clearly this is 1, too big, and 2, not a chain. So chains are going to come in a couple. I'm going to do green right here, so it's just easier for you guys to see. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to make it smaller. What did the horse say after it tripped? Help! I've fallen, and I can't giddy up. What did I do to you guys, honestly? So we're going to make chains. Chain, chain, chain. So we're going to make this one. Well, not quite that bad. No, not quite that bad. Let's go there. Then we're going to make a copy. And we're going to drag this down here. And we'll open this up just a wee bit more. And then we're going to... Comes with sound effects too. Alrighty. So these are our 2 pieces of chain. And what we'll do with them, actually this one needs to be tweaked a little bit. Not that anyone cares, but I do. I do. Okay, let's do this. There we go. So in order to make a chain, just show you what I'm up to here. We're just going to, whoops. I keep hitting that camera thing, and that sucks. All right, no more dad jokes. Phew. We're going to stick this over here, and then I might make this a little thinner. Now I see all this together. And little, yeah, there we go. And in order to make a chain, what we're going to do is we're just going to take this and we'll put it like that. And then we delete the innards. And we got our first link. And what we need to do is make this thing follow this red line, which is going to be fun and hard and difficult. Yeesh. Also, I want to make sure I get the scale right, so that's why I did one of these. But come here, work with me. All right. How is everyone doing out there, by the way? We having a good week? Are we going to have a good weekend? Let's not do that. Let's take these guys. Let's give them, now I have this. This is the line I want to follow. But I don't want to make it, so we're going to insert a layer on top of that. Ish, doing good. Ish, meh. I hope the weekend is better. I do too, guys. How many? We've only. This is the last weekend of Ren Fair. Or is there one more weekend after this? I think this is the last weekend, if I remember correctly. For those of you who don't know, we are at the end of the Arizona Renaissance Festival season. And this is the last huzzah. So Sunday, which is better known as Fire Me Sunday, should be entertaining. I'm going to paste these pieces back in place. And we're going to start with, I'm going to turn this around because I know there's a loop at the top here. And a nice brutal chain. Hang on, good grief. A brutal chain that I cannot seem to get control of. All right. We're going to turn off this. These snaps sometimes give me issues. I'm trying to make fine finesses. All right. Ish. That's heavy on the ish. And then we're going to just copy this and paste it all the way down, making adjustments as needed. And the cool thing is I get to do stuff like this. Make the adjustments that way. So we'll have a nice little chain, hopefully, by the time this is done. All right. Yay, except I made a mistake there. What I probably should do, before I do all that, is make a copy so I can just grab it from over here. And let's fix this chain here. See, I made more work for myself. Yep, last weekend, last huzzah. All right. Anyone else out there? How's your week going? Anything new and exciting going on? I'm going to turn these blue just so I know where I'm at. See, look at that. Problem with some of these things. All right, there we go. Then I can just grab all of this, make it blue for the moment. And then we can adjust, the chain to follow this line a little bit better. So we're going to do that. There we go. And we get rid of all of this in here. This chain's already broken, I can tell, but that's all right. We will make it better. All right. And we're just going to work our way down through here, doing that today. All right, let's make sure I'm still at the bottom because I've got to do chat. And I'm not doing it through Twitch, although I wonder if I should run Twitch instead of looking at Streamlabs. If it would give me better access to the chat, it would be faster, wouldn't be as delayed. It's a thought. Inquiring minds. What do you guys think? I turn off the sound so we don't have like Inception sound. And let's do this. Just putting a chain together. Pink Floyd had his bricks. I've got my chains. Let's try to get this over here. Just another link in the chain. Okay, moving on. Now, I'm going to stop because I think we're getting into the hand. Yes. And I will probably need to move this whole thing up just a little bit. And that's okay. I want to do that while I have this still selected. Whoops, that is not what I wanted. I want to put that chain link there. Do I want to change the whole thing? Decisions. It might be easier just to move the hand. But I think we're going to go back just a little bit. Get rid of this one. Go to this one. We're going to make the adjustments back here. And nope, you guys are quiet out there. Is this the end of our hero? All right, then let's bring the hands out so I can see where I'm going. There we are. A little better. Not great, but better. And yep, Tim fell asleep. We are trying to work on collab on the back end. Well, let me know if you need me to turn some stuff on. Let me turn on the collab cam folder for me. And yeah, I don't see anyone in here. The 9P, the one in the link ending in 9P is the last one. It's the current one sitting in here. So yeah, I don't see you guys in here. I don't have any other settings. So I'm just going to close this out for now and work on this chain. Change. I think at this point we don't need that. What we need is to start bringing individual links again. So that's why I'm going to bring this in here. So I'm going to bring these guys a little closer. And bring this one too, because probably need him later. So we're going to bring this over here. And we're going to make a copy of this one. Put that right there. Check it. Check collab again. You got it. I'm on it, guys. Nothing. Nobody's there. Nada. I wonder if I'm going to have to rebuild it. Hello. There we go. Q. I'll rotate about there. Now, a lot of this chain's going to go away, but I just want to line it up with his hands a little bit better. And we'll go from there. So where's that other one? This one. Grab this one. Chains are always been interesting for me. I mean, I would like to be able to do more angles, the links kind of rotating and rolling, just like they would in real life. But I'm lazy. All right. Now, this one's almost at the correct angle. I just want to dip it down maybe a little bit like that. Then we can just build the chain straight down. And there's going to be some kind of mace head or something going on here. Just haven't decided what it is yet. Hi. Okay, I have a question. Give me a second. I'm going to let my guys in the background figure out what's going on. I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. There was an urgent need of dealing with lunch. All right. Clapcan again. Are you even on the right one? Why did the math book look sad? It has because it had too many problems. Oh, dude. Ow. 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 There is only one collab, and this is the key. The last one I sent you was the key. And yeah, I have no idea why it broke. But we'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm gonna, whoops, try that again. I'm gonna drag this one over here. And I'm trying to drag my screen over. There we go. And let's put this pivot roughly there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be in the general ballpark. Which, hey, that's not bad. I couldn't have done that better if I tried. I'm going to put that there. And then we'll just put one more. Let's just do one more link. So whatever this is attaching to, which is going to be some kind of evil looking mace head, because, Black Knight has to be. Whoops, not that. Bring that there. All right. We have our chain. That's not bad. Just need to clean up everything. So we're going to tear through some of this stuff, clean up this chain. Do that, do that, do that. Everything happens in prod. Have you noticed that? Now, like I said, a lot of this stuff is going to not be seen, but I want to make sure it's there just in case it is seen. Do that. Just do some general cleanups here. Why did the coffee file a police report? Sounds serious. What happened? It got mugged. Really? That's a good one. Hey, speaking of coffee and getting mugged, it's time for a slurp. Mm. Ah, too many problems. I like that one, math book. That's a good one. If there's such a thing as a good dad joke. And there isn't. Alrighty. I believe we're almost there. We are. Yay. So I can get rid of these. I am going to leave. Oh, no, wait. That's fine. Let's not get rid of these. Oops. Let's take these and just move them off to the side in case I need them later, which, I doubt I will, but better safe than sorry. So I'm going to put these over here and then go back in here, make sure this has all been cleaned up because I undid one level too many, which is this one right here. Beep. All right, now let's grab everything in here and let's make it bluish. Just easier for everyone to see, I'm hoping. All right, there's our chain. Here's our mace handle, which we're just going to need a link right there. And then whatever it is going to be hanging off of this link right here. So I think we're going to get rid of that. And I'm just going to move this down to here. I mean, I could have just renamed it, but, why do things the easy way? So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. All right. So we have our chain. And let's see. Make sure I'm zip. Shout out to my fingers. I can count all of them. Count on all of them. Might have been a better joke if I hadn't, mussed it up. All right. I'm also going to remove that cloak because until it's color, it gets a little weird on what the silhouette is that we're looking at. All right. I need to take a look at this. See what's going on here. All right. That's actually going to be a fun little piece. I am kind of happy, all kinds of happy with that. So here's what we're going to do. In order to make it look like it's sitting in the hand, I am going to go to the hand. So here's the hands here. I'll lock everybody but these two. And I know I'm really up in my camera, so like the top of my head's gone away, but I'm leaning in to look at what I'm doing. You know, that's the problem with being a short hobbit. Okay, so I'm going to grab the outline of these fingers. Actually, I'm just grabbing the whole hand here. And now we're going to hide the hand. And then on the main chain here, I'm going to paste in place and make them red, just so we can see what we're working with here. And we got a lot going on here. This is a lot. So we're going to... oh boy! Dinner time! Oh, look at that. Salad with, I got a pepper. Oh, I got 2 peppers. Oh, I'm loved. Okay, give me a second here.
This is my version of the Olive Garden salad.
And then, oh, it smells good. And then I got a wrap because it's healthy for me. We're doing the healthy here. Thank you very, very much. I shall send you off now. Be gone. That's how you end up sleeping on the couch. So we're going to clean up all of this so that it looks like it's going behind this hand. There you go. And of course, we don't need that. We do need that little piece here, that little piece here, just so it looks like it's, going places. It's not quite lined up with this line on the hand, which I can adjust. Let's see, how do I want to play this? I think we're just going to, I'm going to run a line here. And then I'll make sure that's reflected on the actual hand. So let's see, we're going to run this line to there. And then we can get rid of all of this. And then everything that we don't need. So actually, probably don't need, that anymore. And then, of course, let's see. Don't really need that. We don't need that line. We don't need that line. These lines can go away because they're going to be cut out when we do, see, like this line needs to stay, but this line needs to go. And we don't really care about this line. And you'll see it all makes sense here in a little bit. And so this half, yeah, that can go away. All right, and then all of this should be able to go away. And this leaves us with this. So I do need to make that line on the hand, but when I bring back the hands, it looks like, oh, actually, we do get to keep that. So sweet. All right, and there we are. Now he looks like he's holding that chain. Let's see. I once wrote a song about a tortilla, but it's more of a rap. Oh, but it's more of a rap, yes. Hello, hello, Breathing Karma. How are you? Welcome to the weirdness that is tonight's live stream. I'm going back to Clapcam real quick just to see. I don't know why this is not working. If I have to reset it up from scratch, it's like baroque. And I don't mean it's this wonderful furniture design. It is busted and not behaving. I'm going to go over here to the big screen real quick. Just, hi, how you guys doing? I've been telling myself I need to look at the camera more. I need to smile more because I was trying to make clips of myself and I was like always these really weird. I mean, every time I would scroll, I was just looking for a smile. When I was smiling, I was always in motion, so it was always blurred. It was like, this is not helpful at all. All right, I'm going to try the collab cam stuff again. Welcome to Vectors and Pixels presented by Chain Reaction Studios because we're awesome at testing and prod. All right, I'm going to come over here and see if this one is any better. It shouldn't be any different. I do not know what's going on. Me no understand. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It just up and spat blood on us tonight. Oh well. But hey, I'm really hoping the delay didn't cause people to not want to come in and join the fun. Karma's here. Thank you very much. We do appreciate your presence. Going back to the live action, I'm befuddled. All right, we have a chain, and I need to grab some bits. I'm glad we didn't delete all those bits, because I actually need some bits. To be exact, I need this bit right here. I just need a little bit of it. Bring down over here, and we'll rotate it 90 for now. We'll get it into place. And this is what we're going to be using to hold our chain here. Let's see, that should be there, but let's get the angle right. Did I turn these back on? No, I didn't. Good. This is at a very slight angle. All right. Do you there, and then we can just, oops. Actually, Control C, delete, come over here to the mace handle itself. Paste in place. Put you there. Actually, I'm going to make you a little wider. Do one of these. Do one of those. This, that, and the other thing. Okay. And then we don't need these. Oops, I needed that though. Okay. Now, let's put this over with the chain. I did that just so I can get everything laid out. And dink. And we're good. I just need to clean that up. Actually, you know what? I can cheat. Take this. Come back over to here. Paste that in place. Get rid of the stuff I don't want. And then let's hide the handle so I can get rid of these bits here. That's the important bit. Alrighty. Super exciting, I know, right? Close this down. There we go. All right, so we have a chain, but it's hard to see. So I'm going to fill this in with some white. Let's undo everybody. Let's just fill this whole thing in. See what we got our hands on here. Make sure everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm going to cover up some stuff. All right. Oops. Wrong thing. Let's do that. And then actually I need to
actually get in here and do this.
Whoa. Let's hide everything but this chain. There we go. Need to fill that in, but for some reason it doesn't want to be filled in. So fine. Fill in now. Haha. And then that needs to be filled. All right. Chain. whole thing color it needs to be. All right. Let's clean this up. Let's hide that cloak. Let's make the mace the right color too. Where is it? Handle. There it is. So we just get a little better idea of what we're working with here. All right. So we have a potentially very nasty weapon. And I got a feeling that these two links are going to go away and the weapon's going to hang off of this link here. But they're there for now because why not? I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I hope you're having a good time. Do me a favor. Grab a little bit of water. Hydrate. Mountains aren't just funny. They're hill area. Hilarious. See what I did there? I keep looking at my image so that I know that I'm framed up and making the expression I want, but I need to be looking just that much further up. Stop it. You'll get your time. I need to start putting faces on all these things. I'm going to make them all. Yes, dad jokes. All the dad jokes. Yes, bring them in. Bring the good ones. Bring the bad ones. So far, we've only had bad ones, Tim. Trying to distract me. I actually built a chain because you guys were quiet. You're not supposed to let me succeed. Okay, I'm going to grab this line here because this angle I need for this glove. And I just need it for this little piece right there. So I'm going to go paste in place, and then I'm going to change its color so it's easy to get rid of its bibs and bobs. Let's also not make it disappear. And the only reason we're doing this is because I need that little section right there. And it's like, well, I guess I know exactly what it is by putting it in there. So now, oh, I need to do the same thing. I'm glad I did this. I was just going to overlook it. Back to the glove, paste in place, make it red. Yeah. So that we have it here. We don't need that line or this one. But, and we technically don't need that line, but we don't need that line anymore. Let's see how that looks. Hands. All right. So, yeah, that's going to be part of the maze. Let's see what this looks like in here. That's a little crowded, but I don't think it'll be a problem. So now it looks like the mace is running through his hand. All right. So now he's holding the mace. He's holding the chain. I just got to come up with an idea. I wanted the original idea for the weapon on the end of this guy was going to be, a traditional ball with spikes. Why not? But then I got to thinking about maybe a square with like serrated edges or something. It's like, how much am I going to be able to get to read on something this small? Let's see. I tried to tell dad jokes one time, but the kids at the orphanage just didn't get it. Oh, that's a good one though. It's like, ow! The irony, the evil. Okay to dark, yeah. It's okay to be dark. It's all right. We get it. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. All right. So make my life a little easier. I think, let's go back up to just the hands. I think because we know this line, that can go away, and that can go away. That way the handle shows through. Perfect. So now the hands can have their lines made black again. There we go. Everything looks good. Alrighty. Chain. So while we're here, and of course I still have to draw the arms. Oh, and you can't see a bloody thing I just did. This is why I have moderators. This is why I can't be left unattended. Okay, I forget what camera I'm on. Dark is good. This is a dark night. Yes, it is a dark night. It's the black night. I think I'm going to get rid of these two links. It gives me a little more room to draw whatever is going to be on the end of this. And I know I'm going to have to come back in and probably put this back in as an attachment point. But I think I need some room to play right now. So let's just go through some shapes. We are going to do some design on the fly. I'm going to get rid of the white. We're going to go with red because it's really easy to see. Now, the original idea was to have a ball and chain kind of thing going on. I mean, that could work. Have some spikes coming off of that. I mean, that could work. But it's kind of boring, don't you think? I mean, may end up doing that one because it's also stereotypical, which makes it hysterical, in my opinion. So we have a shape like that. Let's move that off to the side. Then, oops. Really wish this thing would default to the picker as opposed to the magnifying glass, but it is what it is. Okay, so another thing we can do is we can take a square. I'll make this one green so we can play around with it. So, oh yeah, whoops. We still have this set to 128. Let's put this back to 0. And there we go. We have a square. And I was thinking something shaped. Wow, this just does not want to work with me tonight. Like this. And more of a 50-ton weight kind of look. Play around with its proportions a little bit. And maybe put a spike on the end here or something. But I was thinking this kind of shape. Let's make it blue because green is really hard to see. There we go. That's not much better, I know. But if you're a Monty Python fan, this thing might be the ultimate. Make it a little shorter. That way we can do maybe something like this on the bottom. Oops, I see my problem. Remember those things I turned off? Yeah, I needed those now. There we go. Yep, or something vaguely, and I do mean vaguely shaped. Wow, that's horrible. Something like that with some spikes or some blades or something. Because it would just be brutal and just make it a big fishing weight he beats you to death with. How does a penguin build its house? He glues it together. Oh. Ow. Oh. What do you call an angry carrot? A steamed veggie. All right, so I'm calling for some opinions right now. I would like to know what shape. We'll do a version of this over here. We'll get rid of this shape here for consideration. What shape do you guys think this weapon should be? How do you make an egg roll? You push it. This is going nowhere, mates, except in me tummy. Speaking of wraps and rolls. All right. So thoughts. We have, I'm going to go from left to right, 1, 2, and 3. There are lots of jokes about unemployed people. Sadly, none of them work. I think this is more cruel without you guys on the stream because you're making me read the dad jokes. This is just mean. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. Hey, he can have some points. Okay. 1, 2, or 3. I'm waiting with bated breath, or in this case, coffee breath, your answers. To err is human. To blame others shows management potential. Not a dad joke, just a reality. Okay, we have a vote for 1 right now. I mean, it's definitely got some. I like it because it's unusual and it could be very blunt, or we could add pointy bits to it. We could definitely play around with its shape too. Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? She kept running away from the ball. Number 1 is an axe head. Oh, an axe head ship. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Let's explore an axe shape. Let's do something vaguely Viking-y. Let's do this. I know I'm gonna grab this line. Let's just do this. Let's see, that'll be the center. So let's go ahead and do a line here first. Get in there. Let's go ahead. I like the bearded axis. That's what we're camera. I need to quit hitting that button. That's on me. All right. We're going to take these guys. We're going to copy them because, battle axe is so much more impressive. No. Transform. And then we're going to snap this to here. Now, it probably could be longer. And we could even do, like the flat. All right, let's get this over here. Needs to be not as wide. And you know what? Let's do that with it. Let's move this one out of the way. Come on, guys. There we go. Work with me. And we could do that. Or we could do, let's see. Let's take a look here. We're exploring ideas. That. I mean, it's an interesting shape. We can play around with it. It could be a double axe too, where I do that. Put that on there. And we'd have to get a couple more links, or at least one more link on there. So, I mean, there's a thought. Let's put this one over here. Let's just group these things together. Let's put this one here. Let's take this one over here. And let's make them all so we can bloody see them. So let's put some red on here. Whoop, there we go. And what do you call a cannibal who keeps taking bites out of his siblings? A munchkin. Or if you play Fallout Universe, you become a Wendigo. Okay, what's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. What do you call headphones that abandon their children? Deadbeats. I have another Cinderella joke about when she got to the ball, but I won't finish it. She left it too early, anyways. Suddenly I'm thinking of a Scotsman gargling Gershwin. Anyway, what did one toilet say to another? You look flushed. All right, I think I've caught up. Make sure my feed is down here. I read them backwards, but it's okay. All right, well, now we have 4. And now we don't have to settle for just one design, you know. What if we took this? Oops, let's make a copy. And this is not the final form of any axe I would do. I just wanted to do something quick. And then we did this. Put you where I want you. And then that would give us kind of a bat thing going on here. That would give us a shape like that. And for whatever reason, the things I copied did not copy. So let's back up here because we want to keep everything. And first things first, I said, come here. No, copy. Good boy. Your turn. Copy. You jerk. It has a lot to do when I let go of buttons, and it's not happy. Okay, so let's do kind of like those a little further up, right about there, and then vaguely like that. And I'll get to the comments here in just a second. I see it's moving. All right, and holy crap, pantsless pirates. I lost an electron. You really have to keep an eye on them. Oh, we're attacking Tim again, I see. Dad told Mom he wanted to see us every other weekend. She reminded him that they're still married and he have to see us every day. Today was the worst day of my life. My ex got hit by a bus and I lost my job as a bus driver. Sequence of events. What did 0 say to 8? I spelt. All right. So we have some shapes here. Let's see what this looks like in place. We could do something like that. We can also, indicate there's another set of blades on this side. I also want to make sure this is compact. So I'm going to grab this and see what it looks like when I move it in. And maybe just one. So I don't want it too wide. So we'll just come in one. Just kind of playing around with silhouettes. There's no right or wrongs. We can add curves. So like this could even do that. It'd be really weird. We could make this round. And then put another blade on here. We can have some fun with this. Just kind of playing around with general shapes. We can go with that. I think it's a little complex for what I want to achieve, but it's interesting. All right. My therapist told me I tend to go after damaged people because I think I can help them. I replied, "You too." My girlfriend said nothing would make her happier than getting a ring on her birthday. So I got her nothing. Ow. If you're going to make it 4 blades, thin down the centerpiece. Yeah, that's definitely a thought too. Um, I was asked what I look for in a relationship. Apparently, a way out was the wrong answer. These are not dad jokes, these are just horrible life choices. Okay, so let's take the piece we're working with here. Not you, you. Actually, let's just take this whole thing. Let's move it away for a second. Let's take these, change their color so they're easier to manipulate later. And we're just going to turn these green for now. And then I can take the red piece and, as suggested, let's thin it down. Something a little more dangerous looking. There we go. Then we can do something like this. No, that would make for interesting. Hang on. Getting some ideas. Just trying to find detail where I can create it. So let's get rid of this one. Grab this. Again, we're just playing with the silhouettes. We're not being too serious about anything yet. Whoops, come on, work with me. And put that leg right. Maybe, now we're going to have to hang it up. Right there. All right. What do we think about that? Might be a little hard to read. So let's grab everybody. Let's make it blue, because blue is the easiest color to see on here, I think. All right. And I'm going to give it some color too. So bang, 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 bang. Oh, and thank you. I got a drink. And a view. Drink with a view. You got to love it. All right. Let's clean this up a little bit more. I don't think this is our final piece, but this at least gets us in the ballpark and we can start looking at it. What do we think about that? I might have to add another link in there. Let's see. Woo! Last time I was someone's type, I was donating blood. I'm sensing a trend here, mate. It's all relationship jokes. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field, of course. Ah, yeah, that's better. Ouch. This one hurt. I don't make mistakes. I date them. Again, I'm starting to sense a trend between you two right now. Ouch. I feel called out on that one. Not to brag, but I have a date for Valentine's Day, February 14th. Hey, I had the same date. My girlfriend dated a clown before me. I've got some big shoes to fill. Chain reaction dating service. How can I help you? All right. I'm going to leave that guy there. We're going to undo all the fill. And I think we're getting somewhere. Thank you guys for all the wonderful suggestions. We're now going to get rid of this, 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 and this because I think this is kind of sort of where we want to be. I'm going to add some edging here. I'm going to start filling out some of the details. Not all of them, just some of them. They don't have to be symmetrical. In fact, it's not a Jeff Perryman piece without a nick and a blade somewhere, right? So let's do that. Whoops, get in here a little closer. See what I'm doing. Get rid of that. Whoop. There we go. Now let's put a little nick down here on this guy. And then I got to check the chat because I know you guys. Your job is to distract me. And now for something different. and now for something completely different. Yes. I really need to do that. We need to go film a sequence that I use as a bumper of just, we got to get a desk out in the middle of an open field, mic, suit jacket, and now for something completely different, and just use that from time to time. That would be hysterical. Want to know how to make a legit Caesar salad? Stab the lettuce 23 times. Et tu, Tim? What goes up and down but doesn't move? Stairs. That's actually a good one. First rule of Vegan Club. You tell everyone about Vegan Club. That's actually more true than not. All right. I think, should this be round? Should this be round? Should be round. Yes, that should be round. And then we're going to add some details. Let's close this off here. Let's go. And then this one's got to be bigger. And then there. And there. Just start adding some details. Yeah. And let's add another line here. Maybe do some stuff with it. Do the little jog there, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab these. 1, 2, 3. Smaller level. There we go. See, we're starting to get some detail in there. All right. Where were we last about? You tell everyone about Vegan Club. What do you call an inexpensive circumcision? A ripoff. Oh, I felt that in my bones. Well, boner. What do you call a magician that loses his magic? Ian. I see what you did there. It's a play on words. I was shocked when I found out my hairdryer wasn't waterproof. But man, the afro. All right. These are my friends. These are my friends. I'm just going to add a couple little details here. Put one here. And it's going to start to go this way. There we go. And you know what? Let's give this kind of a meat cleaver feel here. Let's do this. This may or may not work. We'll see. Well, that part didn't work. Is that going to work for me? Nah. Doesn't always work out. Hey, go away. There we go. We'll come up with another detail or something there. But I like where this is going. So let's grab this guy here. Let's figure out how he's going to fit into this universe. I may have to change some of the angles of these lines because he's lower in the perspective. So these actual lines here might do this instead. Make this one straight just because it makes my life easier. All right. We'll figure this out here in a second. Grab all these bibs and see how it's. So I don't want to cover up any fingers too much. So how about that? This guy is not going to be confined to this particular square. We're going to probably do other things with him in the future. So what I need from over here, let's see, what is the link? What's the last link? That link is that. So I need a copy of this. Okay. It was copied. Did not move. It was truly copied. And honestly, all I need really, it's about that much of it. So let's move this over here. Let's rotate this. Let's figure out what this is going to look like. Right about. There's what I figure. Let's clean this up a little bit. Probably didn't even need those, but okay. Take this out. Add some white. Actually, we really don't need this piece. That will just confuse things when we go to print this. Let's just do that. That'll look just fine. I already know this is going to give me a problem. Oh, it didn't. Okay, cool. All right, and let's get rid of this extra link. Get rid of that. Zoop, 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 zoop. And I'm going to live dangerously and get rid of these guys. Eek. Let's unhide everybody. Let's hide the reference and the cloak. And let's get back to the dad jokes. Let's see how far I've fallen behind. Ian, waterproof. How did the two cats end their fight? They hissed and made up. You don't need a parachute to go skydiving, but you do need one if you want to go skydiving twice. That there is life advice right there. How do you get a country girl's attention? Tractor. Oh, this one's for Kia Marie. Why did the pharmacist walk on her tiptoes? She didn't want to wake the sleeping pills. That's bad. That's bad. You, sir, are responsible for what happens after that joke. I have an inferiority complex, but it's not a very good one. Time check, which is true. Well, hey, I got a lot more done than I thought I was going to get done, even with all the higgledies and biggledies. And so, do we like this weapon? Is this the weapon of our dreams? For this guy right here. I was hoping to do some color work tonight, but things kind of got away from us. I do like it. Nightmare, maybe. Okay, good. Well, we can do some things with it to make it a little more interesting. Color will help. I do like that we started with a couple of shapes and we kind of refined it down. And then Karma suggested axe blades. I went, ooh, let's try. It has a bat feel to it. Very phallic bat at this point, but a bat feel to it. I think we're on to something. Let's throw that cape on him. Whoosh, drama. So the axe will balance out the cape, which is flowing off to the side. So it is a balanced-ish piece. I still have to draw in basically his biceps and the elbow areas here. Those are just going to be some circles, and I'll probably do those off stream here. I'm going to give myself about a couple of minutes here to clean this up, and then we will do our outro. This has been a bizarre but fun stream. Not what I was expecting. I guess that is par for the course and what one should expect when streaming. If it can go wrong, it will. And it just makes things a lot more interesting. All right. I think the colors are going to help separate all these bits. Right now, it's just kind of this conglomerate of white, and I'm okay with that. I also think I'm close. Whoops, not that part. Oh, why are those? Hang on. There's something afoot here. Okay, it's just the fill. Why is the fill on this layer? More importantly, how did it get on that layer? All right, let's go back to shoulders and paste in place. Well, it helps. The shoulders, there we go. And paste in place. There we go. That was just odd. All right, so I'm almost ready to do my key lining on the background of this piece, which will add some weight to him. But for now, let's go ahead and do a file save because I haven't done that yet. It's been a night. All right, let's come over here. Hi. Well, if you have been watching this over on YouTube or watching it later on Twitch, give me your honest opinion about the character, the stream. Feedback will definitely make things better for me and us in general. We're going to probably figure out why my collab has just broken. I think I'm just going to have to rebuild it from scratch, and we'll play around with that. And so I can have people keep me on task. It's more interesting when I have people in the stream keeping me going and motivated. That way I can go heads down while they read the dad jokes. But this has been fun and cruel because I have to read the dad jokes. It has been good. Let's catch up real quick here. 2d8 plus a strength modifier is what this axe should be. 2d8 is a bit much for 5th edition. It's going to be more like 2d6. But I have a date last night. It was perfect. Tomorrow I'll have a fig. Why did the lobster blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. And last one, what do you call a naughty lamb dressed up like a skeleton for Halloween? I hate you. Bad to the bone. Ow! Bad to the bone. Okay. Well, I am going to wrap this up. It is a shorter the stream because Stream Deck decided, not Stream Deck, Streamlabs decided to have an aneurysm, and God knows what happened or why it happened, but here we are. In the meantime, though, next week we'll come back and we will finish up this night. I was not expecting this to be a three-parter, but it's probably going to be a four-parter at this rate. We will finish up this character. We will start the coloring. I think he's done in terms of layout, other than I have to draw this part of his elbow and then his biceps, get him in there. Those are the only two things left to actually get on him, and I'll do that off stream. But in the meantime, guys, next week we'll come back and hopefully start coloring him. But between now and then, I want you guys to know that I do appreciate you. I can't do this without you. The QR code over here, as well as this, will take you to the web store if you're interested in any of the things I draw on stuff. We also have some games available, with more games coming down the road. So look out for those on the web store. But I want you to know I do love you guys. You guys are amazing, smart, witty, fantastic, keep me smiling, make me feel full inside, which is amazing. And I hope I can share some of that with you with my art. You guys are deserving of being loved, by the way, not just by me, but by those you surround yourself with. Let people love you. Love the people that are around you. Hug them, kiss them, let them know how important they are. This world, especially now, is tough enough. You don't need to beat yourself up. So love, be loved, and until next week, hopefully I can make this transition ish happen. I will see you then. But in the meantime, thank you guys very much. Love you. Let's see if I can get some music going here. Where is it? I wonder if that's broke. Take care, guys.